to walk through the valley yet. You want me at full gear? You want me?
The wrestling world has been shaken to its very core. In a shocking turn of events, Jon Moxley, one of the most beloved and unpredictable wrestlers of this generation, has officially terminated his contract with All Elite Wrestling, AEW, and signed a brand-new 5-year contract with WWE. This seismic move has left fans divided, social media buzzing, and the entire industry wondering what this means for both WWE and AEW moving forward. Moxley's decision isn't just about switching companies. It could change the balance of power in professional wrestling. A career of rebellion, Moxley's journey. So far, before diving into the breaking news, it's important to understand why this move feels so monumental. The WWE years, as Dean Ambrose, Moxley first rose to global fame under the name Dean Ambrose as part of the legendary faction The Shield alongside Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Together, they dominated WWE in the early 2000s and 10s. Ambrose later went on to become a Grand Slam champion, holding every major title in WWE. The AEW chapter. After parting ways with WWE in 2019, Moxley became one of AEW's biggest acquisitions. He debuted with a shocking attack at AEW Double or Nothing, quickly becoming AEW World Champion and helping establish the company as a legitimate competitor. His gritty style, bloody brawls, and no-nonsense promos turned him into the face of AEW. For many fans, Moxley's AEW run was his way of breaking free from WWE's creative restrictions. That's why today's news feels both shocking and game-changing, because after years of swearing he'd never look back, Moxley is coming home. The breaking news: WWE signs Moxley to a 5-year deal. According to reliable sources within the industry, Moxley officially terminated his AEW deal after private negotiations with WWE. Reports suggest Moxley signed a 5-year exclusive contract with WWE. The deal is said to include creative input, meaning Moxley will have more freedom in his character work than he had during his previous WWE run. His return could be timed to coincide with a major premium live event, possibly Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. This move not only strengthens WWE's roster, but also delivers a massive blow to AEW, which loses one of its biggest stars and locker room leaders. Why did Moxley leave AEW? This is the million-dollar question. While details are still emerging, there are several possible reasons. 1. Creative satisfaction. Despite thriving in AEW, Moxley may have felt limited by the company's direction. WWE's new creative approach under Triple H could have tempted him back. Second, financial offer. A long-term, big-money contract from WWE may have been too good to refuse, especially with the stability it provides. 3. Unfinished business in WWE. Moxley's departure in 2019 left many storylines unresolved. A return opens the door to reunite or feud with his former Shield brothers, Rollins and Reigns. Fourth, legacy. By returning to WWE, Moxley cements his place in wrestling history, ensuring he competes on the biggest stage for years to come. AEW's loss. What this means for Tony Khan's company. There's no denying it. This is a huge blow for AEW. Moxley wasn't just a star, he was the heartbeat of the company. He carried the AEW World Championship multiple times. He put AEW on the map with his brutal feuds against Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Hangman Adam Page. His willingness to bleed, brawl, and go to war symbolized AEW's alternative style of wrestling. Without Moxley, AEW must now rely even more on stars like MJF, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, and others to carry the brand forward. WWE's gain. A dream signing for the Triple H era. For WWE, This signing is nothing short of massive. Triple H has been reshaping the company with an emphasis on wrestling quality, long-term storytelling, and star power. Bringing Moxley back ticks all three boxes. Potential Shield reunion. The WWE Universe has long dreamed of seeing Rollins, Reigns, and Moxley together again. Whether as allies or enemies, the story writes itself. New rivalries. Imagine Moxley versus Cody Rhodes, Moxley versus Gunther, or even Moxley versus Bray Wyatt, if he were still active. The possibilities are endless. Main event power. Moxley is a proven box office draw who can headline WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and SummerSlam. This is exactly the kind of signing that can keep WWE ahead of AEW in the battle for wrestling supremacy. Fan reactions, divided but emotional. As expected, fans around the world have flooded social media with emotional responses. WWE fans. Many are ecstatic, thrilled to welcome Moxley home and eager to see him mix it up with today's roster. AEW loyalists. Some feel betrayed, arguing that Moxley was the face of AEW and his departure weakens the brand. Neutral fans. Most agree this is great for wrestling as a whole. Competition fuels better matches, bigger stories, and unforgettable moments. Hashtags like Moxley Returns, WWE 5-year deal, and number AEW Shock are already trending worldwide. What's next for Jon Moxley? The big question now is, how will WWE reintroduce Jon Moxley to its audience? Possible scenarios include surprise Royal Rumble. Entry, imagine the roof blowing off the arena when Moxley's music hits at number 30. Shield reunion, confrontation. WWE could immediately thrust him into a storyline with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, either as an ally or rival. Title hunt. Moxley has the credibility to step right into the main event scene and challenge for the World Heavyweight or Undisputed Universal Championship. No matter how WWE chooses to debut him, one thing is certain: Moxley's return will be one of the most anticipated moments in recent history. The bigger picture, wrestling's ongoing war. This move also highlights the ongoing battle between WWE and AEW for dominance in the pro wrestling industry. Every signing, every departure, and every headline becomes part of a larger narrative. For WWE, this proves once again that they can attract top-tier talent from AEW. For AEW, it's a wake-up call to strengthen contracts, build homegrown stars, and keep its roster happy. Fans, meanwhile, are the real winners, as both companies will now push even harder to outdo each other. Conclusion: a new chapter begins. Jon Moxley's decision to leave AEW and return to WWE on a 5-year deal is nothing short of historic. It's the kind of move that fans will look back on as a turning point in wrestling history. For WWE, it's a monumental gain. For AEW, it's a heartbreaking loss. For Moxley, it's a chance to rewrite his story on the biggest stage of them all. No matter which side of the debate you fall on, one thing is clear: professional wrestling just got a whole lot more interesting.